Hey, did you know it was December? Because I didn't. I'd be lying to you if I said that I was ready and prepared for Vlogmas. Because I'm not. I literally thought that it was still November. So that's my fault. That's my bad. That's my bad. That's really on me. So this is going to be just a quick video. Can you stop shaking? You gotta be so dramatic. This is really gonna be a quick video, just really talking about gift ideas as our first day of Vlogmas. First, roll the intro. We are talking about gifts, like I said. I'm looking at my notes, so if I keep looking to the side, it's because I'm looking at my notes. But means that I wanted to say when it comes to gifts. So the 5 things are going to be something that they want, something that they need, something to wear, something to read, and something that they didn't know that they needed, didn't know that they wanted. Something like that. I have about 8 different things as like a gifts that you should get, and we're only going to talk about 3 things that you should not get at all. Starting with the things that you should get. At the top of our list, I'm talking to the content baddies. I'm talking to the girls who want to record on the go. Like a vlog, whether it be like a quick trip or anything like that. I am going to recommend that you get them a camera. Now, I want you to know, with this price of this camera, you better know that you better love them, because this price ain't just for you to just be getting somebody that you just met. So the camera that I'm going to be talking about is the DJI Osmo Pocket number 3. One with the swivel screen. Yep. This is for them to vlog on the go. Very handy, very just throw in your bag and go. It is a hefty price. But it did go on sale for about $3.99 at Costco, Sam's Club, one of those establishments that you buy things in bulk. But in an alternative to that camera, still same idea, recording on the go, is going to be the Canon PowerShot V10. Yes, yep. It's roughly about $350 before tax. I think that's like the new pricing. And you can get it like refurbished or anything like that under $200. But other than that, you may be able to find just a regular sale in general to get it under $200. But these are the 2 cameras as far as like vlogging that I've done my own research into that I would recommend. When you get these cameras for your baddie or for your family member or daughter, child, whatever, make sure that you get them an SD card that has a lot of memory. You're going to be recording a lot. It's really nice to have like those SD cards, or at least be able to take one out and put a new one in. The next thing is the time of the year where you gotta get your boots. And when I say boots, we talking about UGG. But as an alternative to the price, but also keeping that same look, we can go on over to Bearpaw. So Bearpaw, they pretty much have similar designs to some of the UGG stuff. So Bearpaw, we've been like this for years. So I do recommend them. Just make sure that you do get that spray, the waterproofing spray. Get that waterproofing spray. I mean, you should be getting that for any of your boots that are like that kind of like suede-y material anyway. So just go ahead and throw that in the cart. The next thing on the list that we're going to talk about, this is going to be for my nerd baddies. This is going to be anime merchandise. And when I say anime merchandise, while we do love a good Walmart graphic tee, I ain't never going to turn it down. I want you to open your horizon, and I want to introduce you to 2 different brands. One brand is going to be Hypeland. Hypeland, I keep forgetting whenever they like drop their stuff to be getting this jacket that I be wanting from them, but it's a very nice brand. I like it. I think they're stationed out in California, I believe. They do have like pop-up shops out in like California and stuff, but there wasn't no pop-up shops when I was there. But yeah, I found them through Instagram. The second brand I want to talk about is Oh My Senpai with the matching sweatsuits that has to do with anime merchandise, also with the blinged out like baby tee and thong. But those are just two brands that I really just wanted to mention when it comes to anime merchandise. But as far as for anything else outside of that, I mean, figures, I'm always going to recommend figures. Funko Pops is like the easiest way to do like a quick merchandise type of thing. I honestly have started getting like the regular figures, but I do recommend figures. There's a couple of different sites that I'll put below. I know the number one that I could think of off the top of my head is Big Bad Toys. They have a lot of figures. I have ordered from them, so I can attest that the shipping is good, packaging is fine, everything comes on time. So I can speak for them. But you know, if there's just like the regular stores that you want to grab something from, you know, Hot Topic, Box Lunch, GameStop has some stuff. You know, they start putting figures in like Burlington and Marshalls. Yeah, I definitely bought one, but you know, that's just a couple places. And then the last thing that I'm going to mention about anime merchandise is going to be manga. This is where it comes in, where you need to really know what they're into specifically, because you could buy them a repeated book, or you could buy them something that they don't even read, and it's just going to sit on the shelf. I have one book on my shelf that I bought in California on accident. It's still in the wrapper. It's not my cup of tea, not my brand to read. So it just sits there menacingly. But yeah, this is a good segue to go into the next thing, which is going to be books. So books are very particular, but if you know a book girly always got a list of books that they need to read and that they want to buy. This is really where you have to know the genre of what that person reads. But I mean, you can always check in their Amazon. They might have an Amazon book list, because I definitely do. But I recommend getting them any type of books that you think they're interested in. If there's a book that they mention that they love, but you just know that they don't own it, it's always nice to have a actual physical copy of your favorite book. Aside from that, you know, aside from the books, there's always the good book, the Bible. You should be having a physical Bible anyway. So go ahead and get them a Bible. To go with the books, there's like a scanner that I just recently saw on TikTok that also helps for them to be able to organize and keep track of the books that they do have. But it's like the scanners that they use at the library and stuff like that to scan the books. And there's a website that actually pulls your books in when you scan them, or puts them in alphabetical order. Also has like a little picture of them in the front. And I just think that that's a really nice way for them to keep track of the books that they have. So that's a nice gift as well. So the next thing is going to be for the kitchen queens. This is going to be a stand mixer, KitchenAid stand mixer. If they already have one, I think that you should go ahead and just get them a couple of the attachments. That will really help them as well. Aside from that, staying with like the kitchen appliances, I would say an air fryer. I think there's a black-owned air fryer at Target. I can't remember off the top of my head, so I have to look it up. Could have swore it was like Gastro something or something Gastro, but it's a black-owned air fryer at Target. And also, with the kitchen appliances, I do recommend a Ninja Bullet. And a Ninja Bullet, it just works so well. No, we're not making smoothies. No. We're not making smoothies. We're making snow grade crushed ice. If you know a girl with low iron, I mean, I'd be happy. I got one for my birthday a couple years back. The baby is still solid. See, the trick with blending that ice is you got to put the cup and the blending part, like the blender, the blades, into the freezer. And then, you know what? That is for a whole nother day, a whole nother section. We're not talking about that right now. Then we'll move on to the next one. This is going to be a journal. We all have a semi-unstable friend, a semi-unstable family member. Why not give them a book for them to be able to express and write down all that aggression or happiness or sadness or just joy, so that somebody has somewhere to be able to write down their feelings. It doesn't have to be like anything fancy. I mean, fancy is always nice. Isn't it crazy how we grew up doing like diaries and stuff like that, and now we get older, we just turn it into journaling. It's the same thing, babes. It's the same thing. But anything that makes you get that feeling out, we can assist with it, because mental health is always going to be number one. Now, here are my 3 things you should not be getting somebody as a gift. Number 1, pets. Stop it. Just don't go to no animal shelters. Don't go to nobody that's breeding dogs. Just stop getting these pets, because you're going to give them away when they're not cute sized anymore. Stop it. Stop getting pets. Just stop it. I just want you to stop. Number 2, non-specific gift cards. If you're trying to be like very sentimental or whatever, again, make sure that you know what their interests are, what they like, and get a gift card geared or tended to that. Don't just get a Visa gift card and then feel bad because they feel like your gift is impersonal. And you may be thinking, well, I got them something. The idea of it is cool, but it's not very personal. It's a kind of a lazy gift. And regardless if that comes off like ungrateful, it's a lazy gift. You didn't put any thought into it. You just went to the nearest gas station and got a Visa gift card and was like, well, here you go. On the flip side, this person was probably like thinking, looking high and low for a gift for you, probably did something very personal, and then you turn around and hand them a Visa gift card. I don't know about you, but I'll be pissed off. Told you, we ain't giving A's for effort. Ain't no A's for effort. Do better. The third and final thing that is a no gift, cold hard cash. But let me explain. Let me cook. If you know and I know that we don't know what that person does for a job, or we know that they playing with that booger sugar, don't give them cash and then be upset when they're still doing that booger sugar. Because listen, if you know and I know what they're doing, I'm not supporting that. So don't give them cash. And you may be thinking like, oh well, I gave them the gift of the money. I don't really care what they spend it on. At least I gave them the gift. We're not the same, boo. I want to know. And if you was using that money to play with your nose or do anything of the sorts that's in that realm, I'm not supporting that. I'm not doing it. I don't care. Because no, I'm not doing it. But that is that. Those are my gift ideas, as well as my 3 don't you dares. This video should be posted same day. Technically, this is gonna be Vlogmas day 1 because I didn't know it was December. So I'm just gonna post this one and then I'll start working on the next videos. But thank you guys for tuning in. See you in the next video. Hope you have a good night. Oh wait, good morning. I'll see you later. Love you, bye.